y'all? It's your girl Kiana back with another one. I'm here trying to be consistent with y'all. I promise y'all I'm gonna try to be consistent as possible. I'm going to try. I promise I'm going to try. I promise. Now, if I'm an unfamiliar face to you guys, my name is Kiana and welcome to Keeping Up with K. You can also find me on Instagram at _conceited_.K with 3 Y's. And you can also find me on TikTok at this.1 and the word is. And obviously don't forget the S. Sorry, I didn't mean to be that way. But dot not Kiana. Kyana. Now, let's get into this video. As y'all can see from the title of this video, God, I'm gonna pick which because I had basically, so boom, I went on my Instagram and I told people, like, you know, I created a poll and I was like, all right, so boom, give me some ideas on what y'all want me to talk about in this story time that I'll do for my YouTube channel, basically. So some people said some things that was pretty calm. Some people said some stuff that was pretty outrageous. For those people who said stuff that's pretty outrageous, I ain't gonna lie, that's mad federal.
Or out.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, that is mad federal. But maybe in the future we can talk about stuff like that. But for right now, and with my family watching, hey, we're not doing none of that, okay? Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I decided, out of all the topics that I've seen come up, and depending on how much time I have left in this story time, I will make 2 story times. Or I'll just make it 2 different videos. I don't really know yet. I gotta see how I feel and see how things are working for the time. So I'm looking at the polls and I'm trying to figure out which one I wanna which one do I wanna pick? Okay. So I'm gonna talk about, this is a funny story. And we're not going to bring up the names in this story, but I'm pretty sure for people, if you hear the story and you really sit and watch my videos and you know me or you grew up with me, then you know who I'm talking about, or you know that I'm talking about you. It's no hard feelings. We just laugh about this now or whatever. Real talk. We just laugh about this. But that was really just my, like, I'm going to tell you about my first 2 little scuffles as when I was younger. So I had to be in, like, elementary school, I want to say. I had to be in, like, elementary school, because by middle school, I was just fighting left and right. But elementary school, I wasn't really fighting. Like, so I had to be in, like, 4th grade or 5th grade, one or the other, right? So this story time is going to be about the story. This is going to be about the time that I got into an altercation with one of my cousin's friends at her sleepover for her birthday. So, boom. It was, I don't remember what day it was or whatever. I don't remember none of that. This was a long time ago, so bear with me. And y'all ignore me. I'm gonna be eating my berries during this and drinking my water or whatever. But so basically, my mom was getting me prepared for the sleepover or whatever. I was super excited. Not to mention, it was my first time going to a sleepover without my older sister, because my older sister's always going with me or always coming to the sleepovers and stuff like that or whatever. If our cousins are doing something or anybody doing something, my sister comes with me. But this was my first time going by myself. Red flag. Well, not really, but yeah. So my sister was really iffy, but I was like, my mom was like, no, it's okay, but my sister didn't really go that much anyways, but she was just iffy because she's, you know, she's overprotective. That's my big sister, so she gonna make sure I'm good, and she wanna always make sure I'm good. So now, okay, we get to the place. So originally we were at a hotel, right? We were at a hotel, but this happened at my cousin's house. So we were having a hotel party or whatever. Other cousins and stuff like that are there. Everybody having a good time. My mom and the adults are there or whatever, because basically it went like this. The adults gonna be here, but the kids is the ones spending the night. The adults gotta go, and majority of the adults just dropping their kids off and leaving. So for the people who were still here and had their kids here that may not even have been spending the night but just came to celebrate for my cousin's birthday, they came. Now, of course, in a hotel, you cannot be making a whole bunch of noise, and the boys was roughhousing. It was loud. We had music playing, and it's adults and it's kids. It's mad commotion going on in the room. So basically, there was a report or a complaint, whatever you want to call it. It was a complaint. So, they basically, after a while, I don't know how many complaints went by. I really don't remember. But basically, we had to leave. They were kicking us out of the hotel. I know. Ghetto. That is mad ghetto. That's mad ghetto. Like, ew. But, anyways, so now we are at the part where people are leaving, and my cousin convinced her mom, like, no, I don't want my birthday to go like this or whatever. She's like, it's okay, we're gonna do it at the house or whatever. So she, mind you, my aunt has a big house, okay? My aunt has a big house, and she still has that same big house. Like, it's really nice or whatever. It was mad spacious. So they was like, oh, you want to do that, da, da, da. So I've been to the house before or whatever, and I used to love her playroom because she had all these toys and a specific room for just all these dolls. She's like, I'm not gonna lie, my cousin had some nice toys. Like, I had some nice toys too, but her toys were like really, really nice. I really liked her stuff. I ain't gonna lie. So I used to have fun when we used to be upstairs in the playroom, just having fun or whatever. Yeah. So I told my mom, I'm like, I don't want to go home. My mom actually asked me, do I want to stay or do I want to go home? I said, go home. I'm going with them. Like, that's how I was coming. That's not what I said though, but I was like, yeah, I want to go with them. I don't want to go. So I got my little slippers and my PJs and stuff like that, and we go to my aunt's house. Said bye to my mom and everything, and she left. That was that. So the night rolls in. Keep in mind, let me give y'all a little we're gonna take a pause in the story and give you guys a little background on the story. So that night, or just when certain times would happen, it doesn't happen anymore, but I used to feel like when my cousins were around some of their other cousins or people that they were close with, I feel like, well, not all of them, but just one of my a little mini group of cousins that I wasn't like that close with, but I was close with. My other cousins used to be chilling. Like, I'm mad close. It's one of them to this day I'm really tight with. Like, she do my hair, everything. Like, she did my hair. Like, that's really my girl. And my other cousin, the birthday girl, like, I used to feel like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, and there's no shade to her. I love her. She's so gorgeous. Like, we cool now. We not chilling on the ground. We be hyping each other up. Like, but this ain't nothing. Like I said, this is just a story, like, to laugh, because somebody asked me this. But basically, I used to feel kind of like left out, because I feel like they didn't want to really, like, talk to me for real. And I don't know if it's because I wasn't always around so as much as they all used to be around each other and stuff. So I kind of used to feel kind of weird when we was in a big group. But I also didn't at the same time. It was okay, but it was just unbalanced. That's all. On top of that, after the night of my cousin's birthday party. Her birthday. Her friend was there. I don't know if she's her best friend or what she was, but she was one of her close friends that was there. I don't remember her name, but it was some light-skinned girl. And she was talking about how she do karate, she do ballet, she do this, she do that. She kept talking about her karate, how she got this black belt, all this other stuff or whatever. And she's like, I'll beat you up. Like, that's if she was one of those. Like, you know, you're a kid, like, I'll do karate on you. Like, you don't want this, you don't want none. One of them chicks. Like, that's how... You can't tell me you wasn't like that as a kid, or you wanted, like, even though you ain't know what you was talking about. Like, anyways, I don't feel like explaining myself. I suck at explaining stuff. So now, anyways, back to the story. That's just me giving you a little feedback or whatever. Her best, like, remember I said she was talking about karate and all that good stuff. Anyways, so we get there, whatever, and I can't remember how it rolled out. But we went from making cookies and stuff like that, because my older cousin was like, y'all want to make cookies? It was like, yeah, we want to make cookies. So we made cookies downstairs or whatever, made up the cookie dough, had some cookie dough or whatever, ate some, put them in the oven or whatever. Mind you, we ain't had them cookies till like the next day. Or, I'm lying, I ate some in the middle of the night. But we gonna get into that. I'm jumping too far. So now, so now we're like talking or whatever, and we chilling in my cousin's room. At the time, my two cousins shared the same room. Obviously, if you got siblings, y'all probably share a room, whatever. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. But I'm just saying, like, we all were in the same room. My bad, y'all. I'm back. My bestie called me. Shout out to my bestie. So, anyways, so now I'm over here, like, where was I? Oh, so now we're in the room, we chilling or whatever. I can't remember how it came about. I think they were play fighting or whatever, because I was talking about something. I don't remember how the girl had an issue with me at all. But I think it just started off with, like, some little, like, you know, playful banter. I guess we must have been going back and forth. I must have been popping my mouth. She must have been popping hers or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember that part. I really promise y'all. I do not remember this part at all. Like, I only remember how it went down. Well, somewhat. I'm gonna continue, though. So, I just remember, like, two of my other cousins was, like, co-signing or whatever. Like, yeah, Grayana, she'll get you or whatever. Da-da-da. She was like, yeah, I ain't trying to hurt nobody kid, because I got a black belt in karate. Da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, so?
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
That's really how I felt. I'm like, so? You got a black belt in karate? What's that supposed to mean? Mind y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was not a fighter type back then at all. Like, I really was not. Like, I never been in a fight in my life. I know my sister used to beat on me. Yes, I said it, John Asia. Yeah, I said it. But if anybody were to blame for my altercations and how I handle myself in situations, I blame my sister. My sister. I blame my big sister. Yes, I do. Well, my mama too. And my auntie.
I was playing.
Anyways, that's nobody's business. But I was just saying. Anyways, so now we're here and she's still going like back and forth or whatever. I don't remember how, but I guess now I must have gotten up because I was standing up at a point and she was standing up. Now at a point, my two other cousins started heading towards the light and the other one like came behind me and like pulled me down. And I'm just like, what? Yes, I know. My cousins. Like, no, not the birthday girl. One of my other cousins, I was there. Pulled me down. And they was like holding me down while this girl was hitting on me. But they turned the lights off. And they was flickering the lights on and off. Like when I mean flickering the lights on and off, I mean like, and it just it was getting pitch black. Like, we had it off for a good minute and they turned it back on. And I had a girlfriend, like, that was the pattern. So, after a while, I don't remember how, but all I know was I got loose. Like, they got off of me or something. And next thing I know, I got my hair pulled and I got slapped and I just blacked out. All I know is, I promise you guys, that's exactly what I remember. And when the light turned back on, the girl was holding her face and sitting on the ground. She was screaming. And everybody's face was in awe, like. See, my cousin's like, hey, Yana, look what you did to her face. I'm like, I'm really sitting here stuck. Like, I promise y'all, I'm really sitting here dumb looking as ever. Because I'm like, what just happened? Like, I'm even trying to figure out what I just did. Then the girl moves her hand and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get my butt whooped. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get in trouble. Like, this is going to be my last sleepover. I'm like, my mom's going to beat me. My aunt's going to go off on me. Yeah, it's giving not another sleepover with me there. They're not gonna want me over. Yeah. So that was kind of what was going on through my head. So of course everybody runs into my aunt's room and they wake her up, because at this point it's like the middle of the night, and she's like, she wants to show her sleep. She's like, they show her face and she's like, mommy, look what she did to her face. Da, da, da. And my aunt is like, hey, Yana, like, oh my gosh, what did you do? Like, why did you hit this girl? Why did you attack this girl? And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, she had scratches all over her face. Like, she was light skinned. Like, she was light skinned. She had scratches all over her face. I'm pretty sure they healed by now. Like, real talk. And I don't know this girl. I've never heard from her since. I've never seen her or nothing. But basically, that was that. So after, I think she called my mom. After, like, she called my mom like twice. Cause obviously my mom was asleep. So my mom answered the phone. She told my mom or whatever. And once she told my mom, I kind of started to panic. I went into the bathroom after, within the midst of her talking to my mom or whatever. And while everybody else went running back into my cousin's room, I went in the bathroom and I kind of cried. Like, I was crying because I'm like, my mom gonna beat me. I'm like, she gonna beat my butt. Like, she gonna beat me. She not gonna let me go to sleepovers. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. She not gonna let me play with my toys when I go back home. Like, I was just sad. I was just sad, upset, and I didn't know what to do at all. Like, I didn't know what to do at all. But I just got out the bathroom, stopped crying, obviously. Came back in there, it was like a little awkward silence or whatever. And I was just like, everybody go to bed. She was like, just go to bed, y'all. Okay, we gonna handle this or whatever. We gonna deal with this all tomorrow or whatever. She did something or like checked out the girl's face or whatever. I guess she wants to put something on her face or whatever. I don't know. But because her face was like shiny, I think. I can't remember that well. But I know that she was checking out her face and stuff. So she probably put something on her face or whatever. So everybody went to sleep. I couldn't sleep. A lot of times when I go to sleepovers, I cannot sleep because I'm not home. And on top of that, a lot of times they didn't have a TV in their room, or they probably did. No, they didn't have a TV in their room. They did not have a TV in their room, and they had like a little nightlight. But it was just weird for me. And then we all like, it's 2 beds in there, and it's like probably 3 people on the floor. And it's 3 people in this bed. They like twin size beds. So it's like 3 or 2 people in each bed. But I think it was 2 people. It was 3 people. Because I think my boy cousin, he was laying at the foot of the bed. And then the 2, it was me and somebody else. Oh yeah, my boy cousin, my other cousin, and me. We was sleeping in that bed, I think. And then my other cousins and I was sleeping in that bed. And then some people on the floor. Anyways, and when the girl, I think she was on the floor. She was either on the bed with my cousin. I can't remember. But either way, I got up, and in the middle of the night, I went downstairs, started walking around and stuff. Like, I didn't want to go upstairs because going upstairs to head to the playroom, mind you, like, I'm a kid. So I'm just like, I can't sleep. I don't have an iPad. I have a phone, like, nothing. I don't really want to get in trouble with my aunt by going upstairs because I got to pass her room in order to get upstairs. And I'm so loud. Real loud. So, yeah. So now, went downstairs and I remember about the cookies. The oven didn't get put on. I didn't realize that the cookies weren't even displayed, all of them. It was still more cookie dough out. So I was eating out the cookie dough. I got a spoon. I was eating out the cookie dough or whatever. And I was sitting down in the kitchen. Then I hear somebody come downstairs. And I try to like put the stuff away because I'm like, oh God, they don't think I'm fat. Like, I just keep doing stuff. Like, I was really already getting frustrated, ready to cry. Like, just get ready to cry. But it was the girl. The girl that I scratched up, she came downstairs. So she's like, I did apologize. I do remember me apologizing to her, but I don't know if I apologized to her before I apologized to her when she came downstairs. But I apologized to her, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't mean to do that to your face. Like, I really didn't mean to, or whatever. And she was like, no, it's okay. We could be friends. Like, it's okay. We kids, so we just like, it's whatever. Like, we didn't care. Like, girls, I didn't hold a grudge. Like, I didn't hold a grudge over stuff like that. I was just worried about getting in trouble, and I felt bad because I'm like, I messed up her face, and I still was a little baffled because I didn't remember everything that transpired. And as old as I am, I'm 17 years old today, and I still don't remember what happened in that moment, even if I tried to. No, who am I kidding? I don't remember at all. Like, I blacked out. I don't remember. I don't. I must keep it a buck with y'all. I don't remember. So, now, we're talking or whatever. We had like a whole conversation. We watched TV downstairs and everything. And after a while, we came upstairs together and we went to bed. And that was that. It was less awkward. I guess she must have told them, like, we talked or whatever. I don't know. But everybody else stayed another night. That next following night, like, after we went somewhere within the day. Like, we all went out somewhere as a group or whatever. And my older cousin took us. And then, or was it my aunt? I can't remember. But either way, we went. And then after that, I got dropped off. And I was kind of sad because I didn't think I was getting dropped off. But at the same time, I'm not surprised because I did something bad to somebody else. Like, shoot, my cousin was like, my cousin, my aunt was like, what am I supposed to tell her mom, Kayana? What am I supposed to tell her mom? Look what you did to her face. Like, I felt bad. It's okay. We outside the house. Like, the side where my house is like, okay. You see where the TV is at? The house is over there, and I'm on this side of the street. I gotta cross the street before I get my house. I'm over here looking at the house like, ooh, my mama waking up. And then my aunt just called her, letting her like, we outside. And outside that door open, I'm like, oh. I see my mom do that little wave or whatever, like saying bye to whoever in the car and the girls or whatever, and they like hi or whatever, you know. So I'm looking at my mom and I wave bye to them or whatever. Some of my cousins wave bye, and the other one, my other cousin, she was upset. Like, she didn't really talk to me that much. She was kind of giving me the cold shoulder, and a couple of my other cousins, like, they kind of fell away. But yeah, so I went back. And I went home. So I'm as soon as I get on the porch after they pull off and everything, my mom was like, Kiana, what happened? So I told her what happened. I started bawling. I started bawling. And my mom was like, girl, stop crying, wipe your face, and tell me the story. So I'm like, okay. So basically, like, I was just scared for my life. I'm like, yo, but she about to beat me. She about to beat me. I'm like, she about to beat me. I don't want to get beat, but she gonna beat me. And my sister standing there, whatever. She's like, so my mom's like, what happened? So I told her what happened or whatever, and she was like, oh my god, I left a big part out of the story, y'all. Rewind. I forgot to tell y'all before everything. I'm starting to remember now. So basically, she started with me first. Real talk. Like, she pushed me and everything. She had pushed me down. Before my cousins came and grabbed me, they started flicking off the light on and on and off. They did that before they came and started grabbing me or whatever. She pushed me down, and I kept getting back up, and she kept like pushing me or whatever. And then she kicked me. She gave me like some karate kick or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I was pussy there. Like, I was pussy. I was pussy. I wouldn't really count that as a fight. Like, that was just something like really comfortable. But anyways, my mom, she was like, I knew that story ain't sound off or whatever. Da, 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 da. My mom, when she heard it, she was like, Kayana attacked the girl. She's like, what? Like, cause I've never been in nothing. I'm not that type of kid. Well, at the time, I was never that type of kid. So my mom or my dad, my sister, they're hearing that. They like, huh? Kayana attacked somebody. What are you talking about? Like, what? But yeah, so that about like covers it or whatever. I did not get in trouble. My mom just laughed at the whole damn thing. She just laughed, like, real talk, and that was really it. I was pressing and stressing for no reason, and my sister cracked jokes about it for the longest. Anyways, my next story that I'm gonna tell y'all about is the time I was in where was I? What grade was I in? I was in 4th grade, right? I was in 4th grade. And, wait, do I even want to tell this story, or should I tell, like, a story from middle school? I'm going to say my first middle school fight. So, boom. My first middle school fight, okay, so this is pretty crazy. Hopefully I could fit both of them in. If not, then I'll just edit the last part out. So now, okay, so I was in like 6th grade. So I had just transferred and left my old school to go to this new school. One of these schools in my neighborhood, because I was going to a charter school, and this is public school. Excuse me, ew. I was going to this public school. So, so being this girl, we never really had beef, but she was just weird. Hold up, I'm trying to think. Like, I want to make sure I'm telling this in order. Real talk. Did I fight her before or after the Okay. So, me and this girl, okay, so she was like, I'm gonna say she was some type of gay chick, but I'm gonna say she was bi and emo. Like, she was really, like, weird. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Anybody that went to school with me, yeah, anybody that went to middle school with me probably gonna know who I'm talking about when they hear this story. But this girl was really, like, schizo. Like, she was weird. Like, she was really weird. Like, one minute she was girly, the next minute she was gay, the next minute she was just overall emo. And just all types of, like, I want to kill my mom. I want to kill. Yeah, like, she was real. Anyways, so I'm chilling in class, right? It's an early morning. It's a Monday. I remember this. I remember when my mom was going off on me, like, how you get suspended on a Monday morning? Yeah. So basically, it's home. We in our first class or whatever, chilling. It's a free period. Nobody doing that. Everybody chilling. I don't know where my other friends was at or whatever, but I was talking. I'm very social, so I was talking to this kid in my class. What did I call him? It was some Asian boy that was in my class. I can't remember. Oh, I'm not gonna say this because that's gonna sound messed up on the internet, so I'm gonna keep it to myself on what I called him. But he didn't feel offended. Real talk, like, he really didn't feel that he was cool or whatever. And I asked him first before I said if I could call him that. Anyways, so yeah. It was me and this Asian boy that's in my class. He's mad cool. And he kind of be like goofy or whatever. He be all over the place or whatever. He might act gay. He one of them boys. We in middle school, so we all just a bunch of dummies. Anyways, the classes are full of chaos or whatever. You know, kids doing whatever they want to do because the school could not run us. We was running that. It was ghetto, very much so. But I wasn't even going there for that long. I was still in my 6th grade year. And I had mad things that happened in my 6th grade year, y'all. Real talk. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyways, so basically, I'm over here talking with this boy or whatever, and this other girl. Now, keep in mind, before I after that, okay, so keep in mind her friend is right there, whatever. We called her, I can't remember what we called her, but she was just stink. Like, she was raunchy. She smelled like fish all the time. She was ugly. She was not well put together at all. Like, she just was musty. She smelled pissy. She just smelled all types of rank, and she swears she was that hot stuff. Like, I promise y'all, she was one of them girls that was mad stuck up and rude and think she could be everybody's like, boy, stop, you know you want me, and like, girl, go take a shower. Girl, go take a shower. Stop playing. I promise your mother turned to be funny. Like, everybody said it. Like, she really stink. And it take me a while to really catch on, because people, I'm like, why y'all always gotta act that way? And I got hit with it. She really stink. It was even staff members. I was like, bro, like, chill. She probably don't got, like, you know, she probably got a tough living situation or whatever. According to your shoes, according to how your parents look a little mess, but I'm just saying, y'all ain't broke. Like, you choosing not to wash your coochie. You choosing not to scrub them underarms and to do something with that head. How? What? Anyways, the story ain't about her. I ended up fighting this girl too, by the way. Anyways, and I beat her up. I sure did. I beat her up. Yeah, her fishy self. I didn't even want to pull her hair while I was fighting her. Like, her hair was so dirty. Like, I feel like something in her scalp was gonna bite me back. Like, anyways. Let me stop. So, back to the story. So, the girl sitting right there, whatever. I don't know why she was sitting right there. But, like I said, I was cool with most people or whatever. I'm not a hard person to be, like, cool with. So, we started, like, semi-play fighting. Like, he hit me or something like that. But it wasn't even on no, like, he punched me or nothing like that. He just, like, he hit me. I said, stop touching me. And I was like, I hit back. Like, it wasn't nothing. Then she come out of nowhere from that one little tap. Like, don't touch him. If you hit him again, I'm gonna hit you. So, me being me, I went just like this. swear to God, because I'm like, first of all, where'd you come from? First of all, where did you come from? Second of all, who you talking to? And 3, who you gonna slap? And 4, I thought you liked girls today.
Oh no. Oh my God, Jesus.
I'm mad confused. Anyways, so, and she slowly started taking off her stuff or whatever, but I'm just sitting there in the chair like, I promise you, and I wasn't even one of those people, like, I'm not as, like, the way I am now versus how I was before, I was bad, but in the situation, I really was chilling, like, but she was getting on my nerves, like, I'm like, girl, like, what are you doing all that for? Like, real talk, what are you doing all that for? That is not cute. You're not cute. Like, go ahead. Anyways, so we're here and I'm sitting down, the boy's still sitting down here, whatever. He's like, I'm mad confused. Like, he was even lost, like, what's going on? Like, why is she bugging? What's like, we was all just chilling. We just came over here on bringing all that anyways, her friend gonna come co-sign and instigate, talking about something. I think she about to hit you. I'm like, she not that stupid. I said it just like that. Like, she not that stupid. She come trying to walk around me and stuff like that. I'm over here just sitting there like, this girl thinks she gonna touch me and I ain't gonna touch her. Like, I'm looking around the room, looking where the teacher at. I'm looking at where the students at. I'm just looking at what's around me in space. It's a pretty decent little space. And we in the back and to the side of the class. And this is an old school building, so it's mad little pipes and radiators and this, that, and third, and computer carts and desks and classroom. So, she pulled the legs from the chair, from the side of my chair, and she was trying to like make me fall, but I just catch my fall, and I came in and pulled her down, and we just started fighting. Like, I want me to pull her down. I grabbed her head and pulled her down. Like, I went like this, and then it was boom, bam. Like, I kid y'all not. Now, keep in mind, I didn't think I was only fighting that day. I got Uggs on my feet. Like, my beat up Uggs on my feet. This girl got Jordans on. Remember I said that, y'all. Anyways, so we scrubbling or whatever. We scrapping or whatever. Cool. She tried to pull on my hair or whatever. We fighting. There was even at a point, like, there was a pause. It was like we both was just tired. Like, what are we fighting for? Like, what are you really fighting me for? You don't have a reason to fight with me. Then, shorty, like, I think she got on me because I can't remember what happened. I think her friend, like, she did something in the midst of the fight while we was getting into it. Her friend got on top of me. No, she got up. She didn't get on top of me. She got up. So when she stood up, she tried to kick me in my stomach. Like, she put her whole freaking foot, and she did kick me. She ended up kicking me in my hoo-ha. But I ain't feel it because my adrenaline. I swear to God. I have no pride. She kicked me in my stuff. Like, she kicked me in my stuff. I didn't feel it, though. I didn't feel it. But my stomach, I felt that. Yeah, I felt that. I ain't gonna lie. Plus, I was skinny back then, so... yeah, I felt that. That hurt. But it wasn't on my stomach, called the ambulance. No, it was not like that at all. It was one of those, like, girl, you just kicked me in my stomach for what? Like, that just made me mad. It just made me more angry. So, I got up. I kicked her in her stomach, kicked her in her titty. I swear to God, like, I was going, doom, like, on some Mortal Kombat stuff. I swear to God, I was in there, like, doom. I swear to God, y'all. I swear, kid you not. So now, I'm upset. I'm just angry, bro. So the teacher trying to cut. I think we had a sub that day. Yeah, we had a sub. So she's trying to push the button to get the security guards up here. That sucker broke. Baby girl, you was never stopping this fight. She tried to stop the fight, and she was like, she came as close, and she was like, bro, I swear to God, she said, like, she was not getting in that. I don't blame her, because if I was a substitute teacher or a teacher, period, I'm not jumping in no fight. I'm not getting paid to break up no fight. Because if that kid hit me, then what? I can't even, like, come on, bro. Come on. Anyway, back to the fight. So I got up or whatever. Remember I told you about that big old pipe that's in the back of the class. I grabbed this girl head, and I don't think it was hot outside. I think it was pretty cold. So them radiators was hot, and I was banging her face in that sucker. Y'all, I was banging her face in there. And I pushed her on the ground, and I was stomping her in her chest. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm really not. Of course, I was punching her and stuff, but I was banging her head I was grabbing her head, I was banging her in the thing. I promise you, every minute when she tried to get up, I need her face, and I was kicking her. I was beating, like, I was not playing no games. And she put up a good little fight. She's strong, but my little skinny behind was able to tackle her too. I don't have no reason to chat. If I lost a fight, I'm gonna say I lost a fight. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Real talk. Well, now the fight break up or whatever, and I don't think there was ever a meeting or anything after that. They just sent us home. They sent us home, sent me that paper. It was like, your daughter's suspended for fighting. My mom was so pissed. Like, she was like, what the hell, Kayana? Like, how you managed to get suspended on a Monday morning? Like, what are you doing? And she right. And I kept trying to tell her, like, yo, I really did not do nothing. This girl started with me. Bro, I forgot to tell y'all, this chick bit me. Because, okay, granted, I put her in a headlock at a point because they was trying to separate us, but I wasn't done. So I put her in a headlock, and shorty, she bit me. And then when they was pulling us apart, she bit me on my calf. Bro, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Word to, bro, I'm not lying right now. This girl bit me. I had a whole mark on my arm. If my sister was here right now, she could tell you. I had a whole mark on my arm. That girl got a good little eye. Like, she was trying to bite skin off. I don't know what she was on. She was trying to bite me. I thought this girl had rabies the way she be moving and she be acting every day. So I was like, Mom, can you take me to the doctor? I swear to God. And my mother was laughing at me, but I was so serious. Like, yo, get me checked out. Get me checked out, because I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, that's really it for the 2 story times or whatever. I was able to give y'all a little something. So yeah, that's really it. Like, I don't really know what else to say. And yeah, that's really about it. And that's all for today's video. So without further ado, bye y'all. Subscribe, like, comment, and turn on your post notification bell so you can see when I post. And don't forget to follow your girl on Instagram at _conceited_.k with 3 Y's, and on TikTok at this.is the one and the word is .not Kayana, Kyaona. And I will also be putting something on the screen here to show you guys my designer page with my clothing ideas and some of my drawing ideas. I'm going to also be talking more on that page too on my channel. So look out for that, y'all. Look out for that. And yeah, let me know how y'all felt about this video or whatever. I'm not going to try to edit it too much. Of course, I got to edit the video because a lot of stuff can be in this video. But you know. So, bye y'all. I love y'all. And thank you for all the support. And like I said, subscribe.